My name is Kendall Gillen. I am 12 years old. Since my sister Quinn is sick, I'm going to read her part. Quinn. My name is Quinn Gillen. I am 11 years old. We are the daughters of Corey and Casey Gillen. Our family lives north of White Lake, where we operate a pheasant lodge outside of farming and ranching. Kendall. When I was 5 years old, I made a bet with my dad that if I won a trophy as tall as me, Mutton Mustang, he would have to buy me my first horse. I got a concussion in the process, but I was determined to win the bet. My dad followed through and bought my first horse, Blue, from Marv Jira. Quinn. Since the horses are herd animals, I was lucky enough to also get my first horse, Huckleberry, who not only taught me how to ride, but is also teaching my 3 younger siblings how to ride. The last few summers, we have attended rodeo club in Kimball as a family. This has been a great experience for us to practice arena events with our friends, let our younger siblings ride our old faithful horses, and for my sister and I to start exposing some of our younger horses to life at a rodeo without actually going to the rodeo. Kendall. Blue taught me a lot about the basics. We spent a weekend at a clinic with the Moody sisters, bettering our goat tying and pole bending skills, which turned into private lessons the last 2 summers. The time came for me to step up horses and ride my best competitive rides at 4-H Rodeo, Little Britches, and junior high rodeos. Since starting to rodeo 2 years ago, I have felt the most success in my speed events. My most prized run was at state finals for junior high rodeo when I ran a 20.616 second pole run, which qualified me for the short go. Quinn. My success is measured differently than Kendall's. My main mount is a pony named Peggy, since my younger sister now rides Huckleberry. We bought Peggy in May, not patterned or exposed to the rodeo scene. I spent many hours at home in our arena working on barrels, poles, and goats with Peggy. After 6 weeks of work, we went to our first 4-H rodeo, and I won my first prize ever by placing in goat tail untying. Peggy and I still have some work to do, but the progress we made in our first summer together moved mountains. I learned that with a lot of hard work and dedication, I might still not be rewarded with the results I want, but the sense of accomplishment and growth is better than any first place buckle. Kendall. Speed events are not my only passion. I also love being able to represent the sport of rodeo at the Days 76 Princess 2024. This experience has made me knowledgeable on all rodeo events, not just the ones I compete in. I have gained a network of rodeo family to share memories, stories, and laughs with along the way. This experience has helped me become a better rider, since it requires me to use other people's horses and become an expert at reining patterns. Quinn. After spending the summer training Peggy to the rodeo world, I realized how much I enjoy the slow and steady work of training a horse. I have some big goals in life that are more than rodeoing, but plan to become an equine vet that specializes in horse reproduction. I want to open my own vet clinic on I-90 in White Lake, where I can put all my energy into breeding season. I want to flush embryos, do transfers, perform ICSI, and stand a few stallions. I might even dabble to the bovine world, but for now, I'm just going to focus on horses. I have decided on either Kansas State or Colorado State University to further my education. Kendall. My horse goals are to continue competing in rodeo, quinning, barrels, poles, goat tying, and start roping. In 2 more years, when I am in high school rodeo, I plan to get reining cow horse and cutting a go. My biggest goal I have is to make it to the NFR on a barrel horse that I break, pattern, and train. I'm going to keep working on having lighter hands, staying calm in the alley, and believing myself. Since my mom says I need to have a job and can't barrel race full time, I like to break and train horses. I may even be the next fraternity trainer like Trisha Eldris, and this prospect could be the next Adios Pantalones. Quinn. Together, Kendall and I feel we deserve the $1 prospect because we bring different attributes to the table that will help this colt find his full potential. We understand the importance of having a consistent and quality nutrition plan. Our ranch provides plenty of green pasture for the spring, summer, and fall. We have an arena on site where we can safely practice and train. We dry lot in the winter, and our Max Steel hay feeders ensure our quality of hay is dry and off the ground. We feed alfalfa for protein, milled flax seeds for a fat source, and chelated mineral, and our weanlings are also on the Grow and Win program from Buckeye Nutrition. We have plenty of windbreaks, loafing barns, and calving barns for shelter. We use automatic heated waters as well. Kendall. We work together to halter break him, teaching him to lift his legs, stand high, and desensitizing him with touch, and slowly introduce hauling. We have used trainers Miles Kenzie and Heather Bowman in the past to help us with a couple younger horses. Heather does a great job giving a professional opinion as which discipline a horse is most naturally talented at. Ideally, I would like this colt to be an all-around arena horse, but I would rely on Heather to help guide us down which path this colt has the most potential to be successful at. Our parents are in full support of my sister and I applying for the $1 prospect and ensuring we have the resources to make this colt as successful as we can. We would like to thank you for considering our application, but even more importantly, thank you for helping support kids our age with hands-on experience to improve our horsemanship and continue to live our Western lifestyle.